watching W.Media and we are coming to you from the Mumbai Cloud and Data Center Convention 2025. Joining us now is Asim Ansari from Airedale by Modine. Thank you so much for joining us, Asim. Before we move forward, why don't you tell us a bit about your own journey as a technology professional and a little bit about your organization.
Okay, great. Thanks, Deborah. So my journey started in 1990. I was a graduate engineer. I began to work for Airedale by Modine in August 1990, and I've been there 35 years. I worked my way up through the business through various roles, including export sales manager, then commercial director, and now I'm general manager and director for Colocation in MENA and APAC.
And about your organization, could you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so Airedale by Modine. Modine is the parent company. We're traded on the New York Stock Exchange. It's around $2.5 billion and divided into two separate verticals. One is performance technologies and one is climate solutions. So performance technologies is more automotive, where the business started over 100 years ago.
Wow.
And Arthur Modine actually made the first radiator for the Ford Model T.
Oh.
So that was his history, and that's how we started the business. And then Airedale is 51 years old.
Wow.
So Modine acquired Airedale in 2005.
Okay.
And now, as part of the data center vertical, we have 12 manufacturing plants globally.
Oh.
So we're based in the US, in Canada, in Europe, and now India, which is more exciting.
So you've had a chance to evaluate the Indian digital infrastructure landscape for a while, because I know you've been coming to a couple of W.Media events as well.
Yeah.
What have you observed? How have you seen it evolve? How has it changed, especially with the advent of AI? Yeah. What have you noticed?
So first of all, I'd like to thank W.Media because I think it's a great platform. It's helped me to meet a lot of the industry peers and individuals. And it's been a great platform for me to start the journey here. And over the last 2 years, apart from the manufacturing plant, we've also taken on a very, very strong commercial team. So I think you've got some great individuals here with a lot of talent. From an AI perspective, what's very interesting is that globally, we are following all the hyperscalers.
Yeah.
And the hyperscalers are moving around regions, and they're very interested also in the Indian market. So for us as a business, we influence the hyperscalers globally, and then also locally with the local connections and with the local development with AI. Now, from an AI perspective, I think India is quite unique. Okay, so from a climate perspective, there's challenges in different regions. There's obviously a power issue, like everywhere globally, and then there's also the water effectiveness. With that and the big drive for digital AI, I think India is well positioned for AI growth. But I think what will happen is you will go from traditional air cooling to probably hybrid cooling before we get to full liquid cooling.
That's what I wanted to discuss with you, because traditional air cooling, I don't think it's going away anytime soon. It's going to be a slow transition. What do you see in terms of, say, 5 years, 10 years? What kind of a timeline do you see, and how do you think this journey will take place?
I think the AI is the buzzword. Everybody's talking about it, but I think it will take time. And I think technology still has to evolve to support AI growth because it's so power hungry. What will happen is, in my opinion, over time, air cooling has to stay. So for the conventional server racks, which is for day-to-day 15 kilowatts, 20 kilowatts, air cooling will remain. Then you'll have the hybrid, which is the CDUs and some direct on chip liquid cooling. And then once the racks get to 50 kilowatts plus, then you'll have full liquid cooling with immersion. So I think we're on that journey. So I think the hybrid solution will stay for the next 5 years, in my opinion.
Okay.
And there will be some clusters, high performance computing or very, very high driven AI, which will demand the liquid cooling.
But air cooling is not going anywhere, at least for the next 5 years.
It's needed for the auxiliary part of a data center.
When it comes to cooling technologies, when it comes to innovations, international innovations, what are some of those technologies that you want to bring to India? Because now that you're making a foray into India, what is your plan for India?
I think what we do is we follow the blueprint of our big hyperscale customers, okay? And the good thing is they have a global approach, so they bring the same practices to every region they come to, okay? So for example, when we manufacture in India, we make sure our plant in India has the same processes, the same standards, quality, safety, as any of our other global plants. So the same with the hyperscalers. I think they're pushing sustainability, that's one thing. So there'll be low GWP refrigerants, there'll be water usage, carbon footprint, and also one thing that I think we are very strong in is free cooling.
Right.
And I think in certain regions in India, we can also bring free cooling.
Really? Because the ambient temperature doesn't really permit that, does it?
It doesn't, but when you've got places like Delhi don't forget a data center works 24 hours a day.
Right.
Okay. As the water temperatures are increasing all the time, it means there's bigger opportunity because anytime the air temperature is below the water temperature, you can turn off the mechanical cooling and bring on free cooling.
Oh.
Okay. So for certain regions, it's very, very attractive. And so the ROI is very, very good as well. And it adds to that sustainability argument. But it's not everywhere.
Yeah, obviously this won't work in the Middle East, for example.
It doesn't work in the Middle East, but we've also seen examples of some areas of the Middle East in Saudi Arabia as well.
Yeah.
Where overnight the ambient temperature comes down.
Yeah.
And the data center is running 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
So although the payback is going to be longer, it's still there if a customer or an end user prefers that solution.
Perfect. Final question, sir. You mentioned your relationship with W.Media. You have come back to us as a sponsor this year. What basically attracted you to participate as a sponsor this year, and what are your expectations from attending this conference?
So, I think over the last 2 years, I've been attending various W.Media shows. I think Mumbai is probably the biggest one. I think it helps put, some of the people I've seen here already, I think it helps put India on the global data center map. Since I last saw you, we've now invested in a commercial team.
Oh.
We have the manufacturing plant. So this is to raise our profile even more and to network with peers and to have fun really, because everybody's in this industry to have, it's a great industry to be in right now. So it's great to speak to everybody, understand what they're doing. And the market's big enough even for our competitors. We want our share and we know we're going to do it very well. But I think this is a great platform for us.
So we can all grow together. There's space for everyone to grow.
That's the beauty about this industry right now.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're
Azim.
welcome.
Nice talking to you.
Okay.